the most important skills in hospitality is obviously being a servant, being customer service oriented, um, and customer service with a high mentality, having soft skills, have passion, be driven, love what you do. I think probably that's the most important skills that you need to have to be successful in any career in hospitality. So one of the greatest things of working in hospitality is that we get here people from all kinds of like educational background. We have here people with business background, hospitality management background, culinary background, but we also have people from science and education and some other backgrounds, because there's always a place if you have the right, going back to the first question, if you have the right attitude and the right skill set. Just to give you my own example, like I'm a teacher, I'm a math teacher. I have a master's degree in computer, and and I have a Juris Doctor. So none of that is hospitality related. But 15 years ago, I started a career in training because I was a teacher, and I ended up being like in love with hospitality. So I would say any type of education, obviously to start up like hospitality management and business and culinary are the three areas that most likely people do.
In my honest opinion, having a high school GED is, of course, it's very important, you know, to understand the basics and fundamentals of any industry that you may want to be in. But I don't see a bachelor's or a master's as a requirement. As I said before, the main educational skills that I would say that you really need to have is the basic understanding of your computers, of just experience with dealing with people, talking to people, being social. And those are kind of like the main two things when it comes to education requirements. Just having a high school diploma, understanding the basics. Of course, college and you're having your master's degree is always advantageous and beneficial, especially if you want to move up the ladder. But just as an entry-level position, a high school diploma is great. But as you move up the ladder, we highly recommend you continue your education. So yes, you can have an education, develop a base that helps you understand the industry more, but at the same time, experience is everything when in the hospitality industry.
Changing people experience, like giving the opportunity to those individuals that come to have a vacation, to change. A lot of people save for years, 1 or 2 years, to come to our facilities and have a wonderful time. And when they come here with the kids and they go thinking, I want to go back to that place because they changed my experience, it was an opportunity of a lifetime. That's the favorite part of my job. Like I recruit the people and bring the people and train the people here to make that happen for many people around the world. And every time we do one, it's a great experience. No.
All I say is just show up, you know, don't wait for someone to reach out for you. Don't wait for that online posting. Just go to the property. And in the hospitality industry, unfortunately, it's a very high turnover industry. So there's always something bound to be open. You know, you may not get your dream position right off the bat, but just go in and get your foot in the door. It doesn't take long for you to get the position that you want by just showing a little bit of effort and bringing that smile, that personality, and that empathetic behavior towards your guests every day, and you will get the position that you want. All I say is just go to the property, put your foot in the door, ask, you know, go once a week and just keep checking in and saying, hey, is there a position available for me? And people take notice. Don't wait, just go.
My advice to students and all the young generation that is coming to the workforce is like, always, regardless your part-time or your small job that you have right now while you're studying or while you're doing mock interviews or while you're doing practice, always protect your brand, your personal brand. I am a person that I'm recruiting 100% of the time. When I go to a Taco Bell, or when I go to Burger King, when I go to a fast food restaurant, when I go to Publix, when I go to any place, like I'm always looking for those individuals that have the skills and the passion to serve. And in people that are protecting constantly their brand, their employment, their employer brand, like the sub brand, their personal brand. Always, always serve like someone else is watching, like and provide an experience regardless what you do. I think that's the best advice that I can give to any student, because you don't know when working in that fast food, when someone in the drive-through might change your life by saying, hey, we have a great opportunity, career opportunity here. And I think you provide excellent service in service industry. That happens all the time, and I think protecting your brand is the best advice that I can give to not only to students, to any individual that is looking to grow in their career.
Labor market information holds all the data for a certain industry and occupation. Let's talk about hospitality's LMI, starting with wages. The average yearly wages of an employee in the hospitality industry are $18,657. Currently, there are 37,108 people employed in this industry in Levy County, with a projected growth of 32,390 employees within the next 5 years. With a high school diploma and on-the-job training, those going into the hospitality industry can find work as hotel desk clerks, concierge, and housekeeping cleaners, making $10 to $12 an hour. With more experience and an apprenticeship, the next level of work becomes travel guides, bartenders, and cooks, making between $12 and $13 an hour. With a bachelor's degree or long-term training, job opportunities such as lodging managers, event planners, and housekeeping supervisors making $20 to $24 an hour become possible. To learn more about which certifications you need to get into this industry, click on the LMI Sheet button on the front of this Industry Tours booth. Thank you to this year's 2021 Youth Career Expo sponsors. We hope you enjoy the rest of the Expo.